Latest on the wildfires burning in Southern California. So take a look at your screen. This is the auto fire just off the Santa Clara River near Highway 101. It's about 56 acres, and the county says forward progress has been stopped. The fire is at the bottom of the river. No structures are threatened right now, but according to CAL FIRE, a nearby community is under a mandatory evacuation order. We're told multiple firefighters are battling the flames right now to get it all contained. Of course, we'll have more on the other fires that we've been telling you about for the last week in Southern California. That's in a few minutes. But first, Rob, let's talk about the wind. Yesterday, you mentioned it'll be coming back to that region. So how long will those conditions last?
You know, we're still right in the middle of this. We've got the rest of today. The overnight hours tend to be the worst, so that's what they're most worried about. But we've got today and tomorrow. And for some areas, this says Wednesday until 6, but there's some pockets within here. It actually goes until Thursday, so we're still not out of the woods. Obviously, the precipitation situation has not changed at all. If anything, things are drier than where they were before the last one, but the winds at least are not as strong during that last event. That was 90 miles per hour. This is right around 60 miles per hour. With that said, our weather impact headlines locally are all about cold mornings and mild afternoons. This is a very dry pattern, and now it's not just till mid-January because we're already in mid-January. This goes all the way until the end of the month. Now, clearly, things could change, and usually when we're in this stubborn of a pattern, when it changes quickly to the exact opposite direction, meaning low pressure storms and everything else, but we just have not seen that switch in the futurecast for a while. So we are left with temperatures that are cold enough for frost early this morning in the 30s, very little wind, and that's the thing that's good, at least locally for us, is that the wind is not coming back for at least a couple days. It'll only be calm to just a light breeze. It's not going to be like the last 3 days where it was either very windy or very breezy for days on end. Our visibility situation, this is what we look for fog. We're not seeing anything at all. I think the ground is just too dry at the moment. We've got 60 degrees for the high in Elk Grove, 61 Manteca, and 56 for Auburn. Very cool to mild temperatures, not only today, but for the rest of this week. This weekend, the one weather change I would watch for is high clouds drifting through and just colder afternoon highs only in the mid-50s by the time we get to Sunday. Jordan?
Okay, this Tuesday morning, not too much to talk about in terms of delays. Here's I-5 at Pocket Road. You can see traffic starting to pick up all across our area. However, no major delays really anywhere this morning through Sacramento. We do have something I want to talk to you about here. This is northbound 99 at Elk Grove, or northbound 5 rather, at Elk Grove Boulevard, excuse me. There is a crash. It's not causing any major delays, though, this morning, so not causing any kind of issues. However, just watch out for crews that may be working to clear that crash out of that area. So it looks like this crash has cleared as well. This has been causing delays for the past hour, 15 minutes or so, westbound 580 and Coral Hollow Road. You could still see some residual impacts, though, as a result of that crash, so watch out for that. 205 onto 580, there's also a lot of slow-moving traffic continuing to build throughout the morning. So Tracy to Livermore, that'll be about 45 minutes. Stockton to Oakland, about an hour on Highway 4. Manteca to Oakland, expect about an hour and a half on 120 going westbound.
6:06 Tuesday morning. We're continuing our coverage of the ongoing wildfires in Southern California. The LA area is still enduring heavy winds and fire flare-ups.
Yeah, and right now there are efforts to clear the brush out in an attempt to get a handle on the bone-dry vegetation that could fuel more fires. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the current numbers for these fires. The death toll stands at 24. Over a dozen people remain unaccounted for. And the Palisades fire north of Santa Monica has burned over 23,000 acres, and right now it's only 14% contained. Fire crews are making progress on the Eaton fire, that's near Pasadena. It's burned over 14,000 acres and is currently 33% contained. And the Hearst fire, that's the one in San Fernando Valley, that's now at 97% containment at just under 800 acres.
Meantime, ABC News is learning at least 4 homeowners and renters have filed lawsuits against Southern California Edison, claiming the company failed to de-energize equipment despite the high wind warnings. The head of SoCal Edison's parent company says they've seen no indication their equipment started the fire, but they're aware of the videos and they are investigating the claims.
And the governor announcing he's expanding the scope of his special legislative session to, quote, Trump-proof the state to now include wildfire response and recovery as well. He's asking lawmakers to shore up $2.5 billion in funding for LA to support recovery, cleaning, preparedness, and reopening the schools. Governor Newsom sent a letter to President-elect Trump asking him to tour LA. No update yet on if a visit will happen. And people are coming in from all over to help with the recovery effort. Nearly 40 members of the Sacramento area search and rescue team are helping out in Southern California. And Sacramento Fire says these highly specialized individuals and canines will work tirelessly to search for victims. And first responders on the ground are receiving international support as well. Canada, Mexico, South Africa have sent teams to battle the fires, and now Ukraine is sending firefighters there.
In the meantime, Senator Adam Schiff is addressing concerns about the state-run FAIR Plan insurance and the possibility it might collapse as a result of the fires. The plan is often seen as a last resort.
Those in it get the help that's guaranteed under that program. We'll do whatever's necessary. We're going to also have to address the broader insurance crisis that has forced people into the FAIR Plan.
The Biden administration has a response to the fire victims. We're going to learn more about the damage as the information comes in.